Now, are you happy? You know, first thing I do when I come here for satsang is to check what's going on inside of me. And there's nothing going on. No self-talk, no mental things whatsoever. But I'm happy as a lark. I'm happy with no reason. What about you? Are you content or happy now? Feeling yourself and feeling the people in satsang. Are you waiting to be transformed into something else? Or are you okay as you are? Mark looks content. Selena looks asleep. Jay looks content but interested. Michael doesn't look at all, but at least his name is showing. Greetings. It's really important to have some time alone to yourself every day. And in those moments when you're by yourself, to be able to relax completely, feel your body relax and concentrate on your body. And just feel around inside. Both your consciousness and your awareness are very mobile. You can direct them anywhere. And you can direct them to explore your body from head to toe, stopping for a long time in your chest and your heart to see if you can feel them and whether there's happiness there or not. Some people fear emptiness, but the power of emptiness is to take all the creepy shit away. Knowing the vastness of the inner space inside of you, you rest in the quietness of your inner space, while your body may go through all kinds of shifts in feelings and so forth. But you, the watcher, aren't really part of your body mind. The watcher may appear to be in different parts of the body located there, but it's not. The watcher can locate itself almost anywhere in space, as long as it's close to the body. If you picture yourself being somewhere else altogether, you won't be part of the satsang. You'll just be off on your own. So it's really important almost every day to have some quiet time with yourself. And go inside your chest. And find out what's going on. From your chest, go downwards into your abdomen and waist, legs, and feel if there's any tension. And if there is, try to relax it. Just breathe out and relax it. I want you to enter a different world than the world of everyday life. The world of everyday life is your prison. The door to your prison. And the prison encompasses all that you feel and you see and you hear. And the aim of spiritual practice is to become as relaxed as possible so that you can feel the totality of your entire being at once. Your body, and even beyond the body too, where you hear and see. Spiritual teachings say that all that you see and hear outside of you is also you. That's bullshit. You meet yourself in quietness and just settling inside your body and resting. You try to get a place beyond thoughts, beyond anxiety, beyond the need to move. This is your PowerPoint. At this place, the world has no power over you. You're open and empty. And if you're fortunate, you don't have any tension anywhere in your body. Or you can practice at it over the years and gradually rid yourself of any tension. And then entertain yourself by spending your time resting in that low grade awareness of everything, feeling your body from the inside, going inside of your chest, feeling your lungs and the breath. Underneath that, feeling your guts below the diaphragm. You're alive and conscious now, but what does that mean? How is that different than 5 minutes ago or 5 hours ago when you were asleep? What's the value of being aware of yourself? There's none. It just brings happiness. Be aware of the life force inside of yourself. And then be aware of your ability to hear, like I hear an airplane going overhead now. Maybe you hear the wind in the trees, if you have a tree in the house. Get to know yourself. So relax into your own body. Feel the emptiness around you. And after a while, you can become aware of the emptiness of your body and that all around you. And after you develop this for a while, there'll be no thoughts in there with you. You'll be in the nothing happening phase, just resting in yourself. You may feel happiness because you're resting in your body, and your body almost appreciates that. You're not doing anything, just using your consciousness and your intelligence to visit inside yourself. And the going inside, there's an unending vastness inside of you. Part of it pretends to be outside, but it's really inside you. Your attention goes outwards because it's used to attending to the world. But sometimes you let it rest inside yourself and find out how joyous that feels. It's like a celebration of yourself. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. There's no test now or in 2 days. Right now, all that there is submerging yourself into your subjective experiences of yourself. You can ask yourself, what are you? And you look around inside of your emptiness. And you can feel your body. You can see it imaginatively. But the more you practice meditation, the quieter and more emptier you become. Till you get to the place where you absolutely desire nothing. You are nothing. You want nothing. Those things belong to the world. Right now, you're resting in yourself, separate from the world. And that self can feel rested and happy. You won't feel that happiness or that rest that much if you're just 10 minutes away from concerted and concentrated energy, or actions, I should say. Being busy in the world takes a bit of time to slow down and just observe that world in its zero state. But the more you practice, the more you enjoy being in the near zero state. It's very resting. It's recharging. There's absolutely nothing to do and nowhere to go. You're free of all that busyness shit. You're free just to drift around inside, exploring things, or just being still and going deeper and deeper into your experience of yourself. In a sense, at this point, you become a detached intelligence that's examining your body and your life. And it gets more and more relaxed. Soon the whole world can begin to disappear as you find resting in yourself so delightful. In a few minutes, you won't be able to remember how upset and busy you were just a half hour ago. You look back and it seems so silly that you were upset about what was going on. Because in this state of being there, rested in the going on, brings you complete rest and happiness. You may come out in a few minutes and decide to busy yourself in the world, but a part of you regrets making that choice. You want to rest in nothingness, your origin place. It's also the place where you end, the present, being a body, mind, and space and time. Sit and feel the breath come in and out. You can explore your consciousness too, your awareness of what's going on in your head. Awareness that gradually moves to the front of your body, where it joins your experience of the world. Else you can fall backwards into complete peace. And your knowing becomes almost a non-knowing because it's so lighthearted, with no mission, no job. And you're experiencing yourself in your origin as beingness. What's the point of seeking solitude and quietness? Point is, you get to experience yourself in the zero state of no movement and no desire to move. You become yourself. And you wonder why people find it mysterious to find the self. It's all so easy to shut the fuck up, and you're resting in it. There's nothing really gained. And what is lost is the busyness we usually have in our everyday lives. And when that goes, we can settle into ourselves and we begin to understand what our self is. Do this every day. Learn how to drop your consciousness into yourself and just rest there, which gives you relief and release from everything in the world. And in this arena that's open to you now, you're doing nothing but experiencing yourself. Even though there's nothing you can see, it's a matter of feeling. It's a matter of resting in your own body, in your own mind, the zero state. And all of this experience of yourself is contained within you, just like your experience of the world is contained within you. When you find out all those theories and ways that people use to explore themselves are rather artificial ways just to get you to slow down so you can leave your usual state of perception and instead rest in a relative nothingness. You can easily imagine yourself being in a room with 20 other people, each resting in their own quietness, not disturbing each other. It's very quiet. What you are is not a sound, nor is it a thing. More you fool around like this, examining yourself, the quieter you can become and appreciate all those different aspects of yourself that you're usually not aware of. If you observe very closely yourself, you can find that that stillness you feel is filled with a lot of micro activities of your mind and of your awareness. You become aware. If the awareness is separate from your mind, it's separate from your body. And what it does is shows you your inside world where everything stops and nothing moves. And how there's happiness here. The happiness aspect may not strike you for a while because you're not looking for it. You're looking at instead at your body and the feelings of your body. But happiness is there, it's just a different state. And you have to slightly adjust your attention to become aware of it. Find your happiness, you have to look more deeply inside your body, into the area of your chest and lungs, in the area of your heart. Then you have to shift the physicality of feeling and watching your body to discovering your happiness inside and refocusing your attention on that. What a joke. People struggle their entire lives for happiness. They get married because they think they'll be happy to share life with somebody else. They get happy when a child is born. But then they encounter all the problems of being a father, a mother, and a father. All the worry about your kids. You're not worried about yourself anymore. You're worried about separate entities which you have little control over. But at this point, right now, none of that matters. You're just being here, aware of yourself. This world is very different from the real world. The shapes don't last long. They change and disappear. If you turn your attention to yourself, you're not aware of yourself as a human, but aware of a bundle of different feelings, some physical, some that feel closer to your heart. Life from the inside rather than the outside. Life outside you can watch as it would be in others. On the inside, it's different. There's one unified world that contains your body, contains the emptiness around you. And there are micro movements of energy and other feelings in it. And you can just dwell in them because doing so brings you great happiness. To just be in yourself and indulging into awareness of yourself without any need or activity or any impulse to change or to accomplish anything. Just to be and to be aware of that beingness. How strange, you say to yourself. 5 hours ago, I was deep in sleep. Now I'm aware of myself as a body and a mind, and an awareness of that body from the inside, not the outside. And how those two different points of view are very different. What is the quality of that stillness you feel within? Be aware of your body. Be aware of your mind separate from your body. Be aware of your awareness, how it can be anywhere. Right now, you are life in abeyance, in quiet awareness. Calmly be yourself and watch your tendency to go to sleep. What's the part of you that wants to leave altogether? Just be surrounded by the nothingness of sleep. You understand now the value of emptiness. It brings with it peace. And because your body is quiet, awareness of yourself is life. And you're busy in the daytime. Your attention is everywhere. And you can't go deep. State now. Everything previously hidden is open to you. You're really suspended between life and death now. There's no fear of death here. In a sense, you're practicing death and finding it, releasing. Just getting to know your fundamental states is quite valuable. And begin to come back towards the surface. Think about talking to your partner. Look around yourself. This is where death merges into life. And life is no longer frightened of quietness and withdrawal, because it doesn't signal death, but happiness. The experiences of happiness. So now your activities of meditation are leading you to happiness. What a find. Happiness is within you always. It's there. The taking. You just have to get rid of the world and being tied to the world and the worldly activities of everyday life. Okay, come out of it. Come into our meeting. Come back.
You have to post this immediately. How can anyone's words be so perfect? My heart is pounding. I have never felt the life force such as this moment. A guided meditation. God manifests the perfection of it. You are absolute adequacy manifest in every single moment. Pure bliss and joy. I don't care what you call it anything, everything, nothing, but post it. Because if I only ever replay one satsang, this will be the one.
Tell me what you're feeling now.
I can't even describe it. I would say my heart is pounding. I can't even describe it. It's transporting. I'm here, but I'm not here. And I don't know where I am or who I am. And I'm in tears and I just can't. Edgy, as I said, consciousness to consciousness, vessel to vessel. I love you. Please post this because I'll play it again. I'll play it again tonight and every night. I want to share it with a friend who walked me through the mundanity of the world in pure silliness. And I want her to play it and I want her to hear it because this is an elixir. This is what restores me. Can't say anymore.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Great testimony.
Thank you so much. I
To
love
my
you.
teaching brilliance.
I love you so much. Please
Does
post it.
anybody else have anything to say?
I agree. I thought that was amazing. And I'd be willing to help in any way. If you want me to post it, scrub it, title it, I'm sure I would do I'll do anything to help you out.
Thank you.
I'll make it easy on you. Just let me know. I'd be happy to. I can send you an email as well.
Thank you. Actually, they're quite easy to post. Even an idiot like me can do it.
Well, as I said, you don't have to spend a lot of time trying to name it. It was a guided meditation, but anything, just make it anything. We'll find it. As long as we can find it or I can find it.
Finding your own divinity. Eric? What say you? Oh, Ian?
You leave me in a place where there's nothing to say, Ed. Then you ask me to comment, but there's nothing to say. It's done. Thank you.
Vesselina, are you there? Do you have anything to say?
No, I just feel very relaxed and good.
Mm.
Bernadette?
I don't know, it just makes me so happy to hear other people's reaction to what you just did, especially Jay. I couldn't top that. Oh my God. Jay always makes me cry and just, I don't know. But I just felt such a deep contentment. And when you said start coming back, I thought, no. But thank you so much, as always. It was wonderful, perfect.
It's practicing this like today, where you can do it by yourself in just a few seconds. You can sink into these deep states where they're just happiness. It's hard to say that they're anything else. It seems like that's the only thing that you can find there is happiness. The emptiness disappears and it just becomes happiness. What about you, Maxie? I haven't heard from you in months.
What do you want to hear?
Shock us.
What?
Shock us.
Shock us. Oh, I don't know. I love you, Ed. I don't have anything more to say.
Okay. All right. That's it for today. I'll post this, but I don't know whether it's going to be the rest of the day. I feel so relaxed. I don't feel like doing anything. What about you, Mark? Do you have any capping words?
I wish I did, Ed, but I'm just in a very content and a state which is notable by the absence of the crap I used to experience not so long ago. So I'm like a still pond with deep parts to it, which are really nice to be in. So thank you very much. It was great.
You're welcome. I want to repeat what I always do. I love you all so much. We're a family. Stay together. Take care. Love you. Okay. Would you please take over?
I'm sorry, did you say me?
Bye-bye.